Good evening, my friends. Welcome to our Monday night live broadcast. Last night, we experienced right in front of our eyes a major significant change that took place on LinkedIn since Friday. I've told all of my students for years that these social networks are changing all the time. So hold on to your hats, my friends, because tonight we're going to share with you some new things that are going to be real game changers for your business. So for all my friends that are watching this live on Facebook, and for those of you that are watching it live on LinkedIn or on my YouTube channel, welcome. I especially want to welcome my students that are participating in this live Zoom because they have the opportunity to ask me questions. Tonight, I'm going to introduce you to the missing piece to the LinkedIn and Facebook sales puzzle. If you're on LinkedIn, if you're on Facebook, and you're not making 1 or 2 sales a week, or 1 or 2 sales a day, pay attention, because your business building activity is just about to change. Now, there are new prospecting and recruiting texting tactics that are going to enable you to start July with faster results. Start the second half of 2023, again, with faster results. Enroll better prospects in less time. Build a highly motivated team. Become a leader and top earner in your company. The game is on, and the second half of the year is about to start. But let's not discount the fact that you still have 4 days left to the month of June. And my friends, many of you can put into practice what I'm going to be sharing with you tonight and enroll a few people before the end of the month. You'll finish the year at a higher level with a bigger team. So for those of you that are new, that are here for the first time, and you're asking yourself, why should you listen to me? Let me take 2 minutes and explain why. If you're here for the first time or hearing me for the first time, your life is about to change. See, in the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. And I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula and scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Over the years, I've trained or shared the formula and scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate and network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners. It's helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. The icing on the cake took place in 2019 with the spread of COVID. People started calling this the Max Method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Now, I've made millions teaching network marketers just like you how to turn their social network personal profiles on every significant social network into an attraction marketing magnet and a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure income earners in network marketing has become legendary. And my mission in life is to help everyone with a strong desire to succeed in network marketing become a top earner using social networks. Today, the fastest growing top earners in your business will tell you that they owe their success to my simple 4-step formula and scripts. They teach them to everyone that comes into their business, and as a result, they've got the fastest growing teams of excited distributors in their company. And if you're not on one of their teams, you don't know anything about what I'm about to share with you. The simplicity and ease of teaching this to everyone that comes into their business ensures immediate duplication that drives excitement, motivation, and rapid rank advancement deeper into their organization. Everyone follows the formula and scripts because they enable them to enroll new distributors and customers into their business in less than an hour or two a day. In 4 simple steps, you can create a free LinkedIn and Facebook profile page, instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, close a sale in less than an hour a day, and then teach the steps and become a top earner in your business faster. When you follow these 4 steps to the letter, they'll produce great results for you no matter what you're selling. At this very moment, you can connect with people that you already know who are perfect prospects for your business, or connect with complete strangers that you want to know who are looking for a way to make full-time or part-time income from home. The 4 steps are simple to follow, they're easy to teach, and they can be immediately duplicated by everyone that comes into the business. I compare it to learning how to dance. It's like the cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 3, 4, cha-cha-cha. Once you master the formula and scripts, you can immediately help your new recruits use them to bring people into their business, and your business grows too. When you help your new recruits become successful quickly, they'll stay in business with you. Everyone on your team can overcome and break through the greatest obstacle facing every network marketer: not having qualified prospects to talk to. Now, when most people join a network marketing company, they're taught an old school method of getting started that doesn't work for most people. They're told to make a list of 100 people that they know, their warm market list. And then they're provided with a script. And then they're encouraged to call everyone on the list and tell them about their new business. Sound familiar? The results for most people are very disappointing and very discouraging. What was your experience? But they're encouraged to keep going with motivational mantras like, you have to go, you got to get out of your comfort zone if you want to be successful. So keep calling, don't stop. Or to be successful in this business and in sales, you have to go through 100 no's to get a yes. 100 no's. Every no is one step closer to getting a yes. So keep calling, go for no. Was that your experience? It's the experience of most people in network marketing today. Thanks to social networks like Facebook and LinkedIn, there's an easier and a faster way to get started in your business that eliminates the rejection that comes with that old school method, and it works even better today than ever before. Today, you can help your new recruits make a few sales immediately on Facebook and LinkedIn before they make their warm market list and start making those calls. Change your picture on Facebook. It's one of 11 actions that you can take. Just change your picture. The people that you would call to tell about your business, many of them are going to see that picture change, and they're going to reach out to you with a like or a comment, and you're going to write back with a script and follow a script that's going to bring them into your business. You know, if you ask somebody what's new in their world, 85% of them are going to come back and ask you what's new in yours. So you bring that person into your business. Then you have them change their picture, and the same thing happens. People that they're connected to see it, start the conversation, bring them into the business, and it duplicates. You don't need a funnel. You don't need capture pages. You don't need any of that. Quickly build a business by just making a few simple changes to your profile. It's not what works in network marketing, my friends, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends. By Friday, they're bringing in their friends. Now, LinkedIn has added new features and made many, many new changes that are going to make it easier for you to build your business. Now, you can transform your profiles into marketing magnets with just 5 simple profile tweaks. 4 steps: create a page, connect with people, communicate and qualify them, close the sale. These 4 steps is behind the success of the top earners in every network marketing company today. Now, LinkedIn and Facebook's new features make enrolling business builders easier. Business builders. Business builders are going to be customers, but they're going to be more enthusiastic and more interested in running around and telling other people about it. And the whole process is fun. Change your profile picture on Facebook produces immediate results. Additionally, the happy birthday strategy and our happy holiday strategies work incredibly. The key, of course, is that people have to see you. People have to be able to see what's on your profile, and most people don't realize that they're invisible. So we're going to take a look at some of the profiles tonight, and you're going to be amazed that you're not visible. Now, one of the changes that was made over the weekend involves celebrations. Now, I'm going to dive a little deeper into this tonight. In fact, let me jump over here on LinkedIn. So one of the things that you need to understand about LinkedIn is if you go over here to your network, everybody that I'm directly connected to is on my first level. And on Thursday, I had 10,000 connections. Somehow I lost 300. Maybe they were cleaning up their database. But these 9,700 people are all connected to people. So their connections would be on my second level. So those 9,700 people connect me to 1.8 million people. And these 1.8 million people, well, they've all got connections too. They're on my third level. So I have access to 916 million people out of 950 million. And one of my students, who we're going to talk about tonight, developed a system where you can go up here and reach out to your first level. In fact, if you've been on LinkedIn for any length of time, do this. Go to your first level and type looking in the profile, in its search window. So there are 1,200 people that I'm connected to that are looking for something. Searching. I got 140. Speaking. $370. And open to something else. 366. That's a total of 1,976 people. That's 20% of the people that I'm connected to are prospects. You'd be amazed what happens when you do the same thing. So one way, one of my students is tearing it up. We'll talk about Sam. Is Sam knows precisely who he's looking for. He's looking for investors. In fact, let me see if Sam's here because I saw he registered. Sam's in Australia. So you can pinpoint and you can target specifically people that you know, based on who they are and what they do, would be open and interested in your business. Another new feature. You want to talk about the missing link? Go over here to your network. And right below network, you've got celebrations. Now, previously, in the past, if you were searching for people, you just don't want to reach out and connect to anybody. You have to make sure that they're active. Because if they're not active, they may have created a profile, they haven't been back for years. You're going to get flagged for reaching out to people that are inactive. You can get in LinkedIn jail. So you have to be able to connect with people that are active. Now, so let me go back over here to connections. First level. All right, now, I'm going to type in looking. All right, so there's 1,200 people. Now, I'm connected to these people. But many of these people I've never talked to. So, for example, here's Mike Diggers. If I look to see messages, we've never talked to each other. Never. If I brought up his profile, we've been connected since 2016, but we've never talked to each other. And you would be amazed at how many people you're connected to that you've never talked to. Now, I'm going to come back over here to my network, and I'm going to go to connections. So there are 3 actions that will generate immediate responses for you, immediate results. One is the birthday strategy. So for the first time, LinkedIn, instead of going to notifications and just scrolling down a list of all kinds of actions, birthdays, changes, everything, they're putting all the birthdays in one place. So as you scroll down here, this is new. We used to have to look at the profile and bring it up to see how long we've been connected. Since Sunday, they're telling you, connected to this person 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 8 years ago. Birthdays. It's the hottest strategy I've ever created. You come over here and let's send them a message. So we've been connected for 8 years, but we've never talked. This one subtle little thing is going to make your whole prospecting and recruiting process so much easier. So we have the birthdays, that's one. Then work anniversaries. I've been connected to Bill for 10 years. And in our upcoming bootcamp, we're going to show you how to create your own anniversaries. So between your birthday, and it's possible to change your birthday, creating a work anniversary, and finally a job change, add something to your profile, rewrite a portion of your profile. And the fact that you're putting it back in your LinkedIn profile creates almost a new job. These three things are huge, and they're going to give you more opportunities to talk to people. And at the end of the day, it's all about talking to people. So whether it's a job change, where you can see how long you're connected, a birthday, or a work anniversary. This makes it easy to follow up on the people that you've been talking to. Now, some of you are finding that you don't have celebrations, and some of you are saying here that I don't see those dates. Well, when LinkedIn makes a change, they roll it out throughout the entire network. So you got to pay attention to that. It's coming. And if you don't have it, then what we're going to do is we're going to give you directions in boot camp on how to get it. Easily connect with perfect prospects. I mean, you literally know ahead of time that they want and need what you have. Communicate with them at your convenience. This is the missing piece to building your business. You will never run out of people to talk to. Qualify them quickly with simple, proven questions. Actually, have fun building your business. So how would you feel if you knew in advance that the people you were talking to needed and wanted what you're selling so you'd never be rejected when you told them about your network marketing business? How would you feel? That's how you're going to feel. You're going to be anxious to get up in the morning and go and see who's new. How would you feel if you could close 80% of the people that you talk to? We're providing you the missing piece to be able to do this. Students are doing it. It's easy to talk to the right people on LinkedIn and Facebook. Not everyone is going to be interested in what you do or what you sell, nor will they want to buy what you're selling or get into your business. And you can easily find the people that are looking for new opportunity, that want to change what they do, that are in professions traditionally attracted to your products or services, that traditionally use or want your products or services, that have profile content or daily activity that's synergistic to what you do, that are in your profession, they participate in the same activities that you do, or people that have the same interests and values that you have. Talk to perfect prospects every day. Crush it in July and August by using some basic reverse attraction marketing principles. Add people to your business that you know in advance would need and want what you have. And then by using some of our strategic posting strategies, you can get immediate results in 90 seconds. The secret to connecting with the right people, the contents of their profile, their visible daily activity, and their answers to your simple questions. Now, social networks in general are a great source of free leads, but some social networks are better than others. LinkedIn is king, and I'm going to show you why. There are three things that make a social network great. First, it's the profiles themselves. The profiles of each user contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a perfect prospects for your business before you contact them. LinkedIn is hot, and you've got literally their resumes. LinkedIn profiles provide the most information. Second, a texting feature that enables you to communicate directly and privately with other network users and engage them in conversations that will result in enrolling new business builders. Texting features have helpful tools attached to them that let you share images, files, GIFs, and a wide assortment of emojis. LinkedIn LinkedIn's texting feature enables you to start an instant meeting or a Zoom session with a serious prospect. And then finally, the third is a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using keyword and advanced keyword searches to prospect and recruit perfect cream of the crop prospects for your business according to your desired demographics. LinkedIn has the best searching features. Leads, my friends, are free. I don't know what you spent the first half of the year on traffic, on advertising. Stop. LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network, and it's easy to connect with perfect prospects. Everybody on LinkedIn is easy to identify. That candy ball I've used for years, dating all the way back to AOL. Each colored candy represents a particular type of a person. So, as I said, leads are free. You don't have to advertise. You don't have to buy leads. You don't need traffic. Save your money. As a matter of fact, add up all the money that you spent in the first half of the year, and that's the amount of money that you're going to save the rest of the year. All you need is an effective LinkedIn profile, an effective Facebook profile, the LinkedIn phone app so that you can conduct your business wherever you are, the Facebook phone app, and 1 or 2 hours a day. Now, everyone on LinkedIn created their profile for a reason. Their photo and cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity, makes it easy to pick the best prospects for your business. Prospects who would be interested in your business and eager to talk about. The green M&Ms in the bowl represent business builders, people who are looking for a way to make extra or full-time income. The orange M&Ms represent recession victims, people looking for a way to make money and survive financially. The unhappy networker are the yellow M&Ms. They're seriously looking for another company. And when they come into your business, they don't come by themselves. They bring their friends, their team members. Then we have the active network marketers that are open to looking at your business. They may love their products, but they're not making the kind of money that they would like to make. And then finally, the red M&Ms, customers, people who would eagerly buy your products and could become business builders later. The key, however, when you do your searches, when we're looking for people to talk to, the key is clearly they've got to be active. Somebody created a profile 10 years ago. They haven't been back in 7 years. Reaching out to them will trigger LinkedIn to think that you are a robot. They want you to connect with people you know. We're going to show you how to connect with people you don't know. LinkedIn makes it easy. They let people put an open to work frame around their picture so you can pick out the people who are looking. Then all you have to do is send a message, start a conversation. And in less than 3 or 4 back and forth messages, you are going to know in casual conversation the people who would clearly be interested in your business. Now, LinkedIn has given us new ways to identify the people that are active. Previously, for those of you that are students, you know, we would check the posts to see how active they are. Now, LinkedIn, you can check to see what kind of comments they made, what kind of activity they have. This is huge. So you know in advance by the contents and visible daily activity on someone's profile that they could be a perfect prospect for what you're selling. And you qualify them during a casual conversation, you're going to sell to more people and build your business faster. LinkedIn is no longer a secret. Millions of professionals are rushing to join LinkedIn every day to have easy direct access to other members. And the marketing activity of many of them have forced LinkedIn to make significant changes to the way you connect and communicate with others. The 5 profile tweaks, 1 picture change, can have an immediate results produce opportunities to talk to people. So Lane changed his profile. This is what happened with Lane.
Yeah, so I had been just kind of trusting Max and going step by step through the process. And to be honest, I had this little voice in the back of my head that was saying, this isn't going to work. What are you thinking? But I decided to trust and move forward with the process anyway. And then all of a sudden, just with this profile that you're seeing now, one of my friends that I used to be in another network marketing company said, "What are you doing, Lane? What are you doing?" And then we had a we had a conversation, and I said, "Yeah, I'm with this new company." And next thing you know, within 24 hours, he's now on my team. So I was pretty excited.
Just by changing your profile.
Yeah, so
Here's another example. Craig, is that you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Would you share with everybody what happened?
Well, yes, to be honest, I really thought that this was just a lot of hype. I really did, but I said, well, I'll go ahead and try it anyway. So you got my Facebook profile cover and changed my picture, took some things off, and to my surprise, I got immediately after that 6 friend requests from qualified prospects. It was really amazing, professional people. Got 1 request from the vice president of the Yamaha Corporation I used to work with, and it was amazing on that. I got many new people and old people commenting on my new profile page, and I've never had that before. They liked the profile page. I got 2 people asking me to join my internet business. It was absolutely crazy. They just sent a message and said, Craig, can I join your internet business? The reason why they never knew I had an internet business. You know, I said that I was a music education director, and, you know, I was a wellness educator, and that's it. And then when you went in and changed my header in LinkedIn and changed my intro in Facebook, then it just blew up like crazy. Now, I do have now 4,400 people, and it's just going like crazy. And I love it when I never had people to just come in and ask, may I join your internet business? And I never talked to them before about it. But because my Facebook profile page said that, then whenever they click, my introduction or my header showed every time. And one guy said, well, I'm so happy to see all the things that you do. So on all my things that are listed on my header and in my intro, I'm getting responses on all of those. It's just amazing. I never knew something like that would even exist.
Now, Craig was one of my coaching students, and those were the results after our first session when we worked on his profile. Craig, is it? Now, all you have to do is change your picture. Phil changed it. He had over 101 people that liked it. 72 people made comments. That's all opportunities to start conversations with people. I started working with Greg Lagana, who is a corporate director, one of the top earners in Mount I worked with 8 corporate directors, and now I just started working with Greg. He is having a blast. We changed his picture at the beginning of June. Look, and responded, giving him an opportunity to start conversations with people. Now, LinkedIn has 950 million users right now. And I believe that number is going to go up before boot camp starts on the 6th of July. I believe it's approaching 960 million users. They're adding 10 million people every month. 350 million are monthly active users. So LinkedIn is no longer a secret. So let me give you some interesting LinkedIn statistics. First, 4 new members sign up on LinkedIn every second. People between the ages of 25 and 34 account for 59% of their user base. And because the user base is getting younger, they're adding new features that are popular with younger people. Over 58.4 million companies are registered on LinkedIn. When a company goes out of business, you can find their employees. Let me give you an example. Let's come over here to LinkedIn. Bed Bath & Beyond is in the process of going out of business. So we bring up the company, then we go to look for the people. You got 56,000 people that are connected to Bed Bath & Beyond. Let's look at the first one here. Department manager. She's worked with Bed Bath & Beyond for almost 7 years. She just became a manager 1 year ago. You go over here to look at her posts, activity. So she posted something, or she reposted this 2 weeks ago. But now you got comments. She made a comment 3 weeks ago. Reactions. These are brand new things. But department manager, how about a district manager? Somebody that's manages a bunch of stores. So you got a district manager, has worked for the company for 2 years. Again, you come back over here to activity. You got posts, you got comments, you got reactions. And then you're going to find people like Priscilla. Worked for the company for 16 years and lost her job. 16 years. LinkedIn is a treasure trove of people that you could be talking to. 129,000 schools are registered. A few years back, I taught one of my coaching students to prospect and recruit on Arizona State University. He enrolled a young man while he was going to college. In 4 years, that young man would generate $1 million in sales. 39,000 different skills are listed. This is huge because now you can not only search for people by their profession, but by their skills. You can search for people by their profession, by their professional experience and the skills they acquired during their career. Skills like sales, sales training, team building, leadership training. LinkedIn and Facebook are the two best social networks to build your business on because they provide you with the easiest direct access to the most people. Now, while LinkedIn has 950 million professional users and Facebook has 2.98 billion users, today, for building your business, LinkedIn is 100 times better. LinkedIn is hot. LinkedIn makes it easier to find the best people that would be successful in your business, connect with them, show them what you have to offer, and enroll them. With so many people around the world currently being financially affected by massive corporate layoffs, rising interest rates, and rising prices for just about everything, more people than ever before are looking for a way to make extra full-time income and work from home, and you have the opportunity that provides a solution to them. Knowing what your perfect prospects do for a living and determining by their content of their profiles and daily activity who you want to connect with is going to be your first step. Talking to more of the right people will increase the number of people you'll enroll in your business. The key to using my strategies and scripts successfully so you close more sales is to simply use them in less time, is to use them with the right qualified people. Closing more sales is less about selling and more about listening and solving problems. So if your prospect doesn't have problems that can be solved by working with you, or doesn't feel like they need your product, it's a waste of your time and effort to continue to talk to them. It only takes 3 or 4 messages back and forth to determine, are they a candidate for your business? The reason most people fail in sales or network marketing and lose a lot of money and time is they try to sell their product or opportunity to the wrong people. Remember, you can't fit a square peg into a round hole, and you can't sell filet mignon at 2 cents a pound to a vegetarian. Now, you're going to have many chances to tell people what you do as a natural part of a casual conversation with them. But if it was going to cost you $500 every time you gave someone the links to your website, you'd take the time to qualify them before you did and determine their potential, or you'd go broke. Simply follow my scripts. Ask your prospect natural questions to learn more about them. And when you let the conversation with your prospect flow naturally in the direction that each answer you receive takes you, you'll end up talking to more people about your business and closing more sales. The secret to making consistent sales is to stop selling. Instead of pushing for the sale, ask your prospect questions, make statements, and help your prospect talk about their problems so you can show them that you've got the solution to their problem. Your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. Optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. We're going to cover all of these in our July bootcamp. Facebook and LinkedIn are different. If you were in a boot camp 2 months ago, 3 months ago, this one, completely different. Adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details. Understanding their dynamic use and how people communicate with others. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market and industry. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects to business builders, and influencing your audience with effective posting. And efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratio. This is what we're going to teach all of you in our July bootcamp. Now, you can't fail. With unlimited prospects to talk to on LinkedIn and Facebook, and with continual practice, you can't fail. The content of your profile, your daily activity will position you to be perceived as an expert and an influencer by everyone that sees it. The secret to connecting with perfect prospects and converting them to new business partners and customers has to do with 3 things. 1, the relationships you create with your profile. 2, the influence you generate with your activity and posts. And 3, the conversations you have with your prospects. Follow my scripts. The ability to get people to talk to you, follow you, take action, and join your team revolves around everyone's perception of who you are. This is completely in your hands and depends on what you say to them. With my new tactics, scripts, and strategies, you can beat your competition to connecting with the hottest prospects, produce immediate results and faster enrollments, position yourself as an authority to everyone in your niche market, ensure you'll be chosen over your competitors, and enroll experienced leaders with many more reps, and duplicate the process with everyone on your team. Now, you want to close 80% to 90% of the people that you talk to on LinkedIn, Facebook. Follow my scripts. Only talk to qualified prospects about your business. Now, LinkedIn and Facebook's latest changes are significant and will help you generate nonstop leads that will turn immediately into distributors, customers, and sales, no matter what you're selling. Simply apply my advanced prospecting and recruiting texting tactics and my latest attraction marketing techniques to your daily activity, and you'll make more sales. Many of LinkedIn and Facebook's recent changes will make it easier to instantaneously position you as a person of influence. So ideal, perfect prospects will reach out to you, ask you about your business. Now, whether you're a new student, a loyal student, an old friend, or an eager entrepreneur who wants to take your business to the next level, these new prospecting and recruiting texting tactics will give you a number of unfair advantages over your competition all year long. You'll beat your competition to the best prospects for your business and break enrollment records. Your upline will be calling you to find out, what are you doing? Corporate layoffs, inflation, and the rising cost of everything is causing more people to join LinkedIn because they lost their jobs. They want to find new ones. or they want to find ways to generate additional income on a full-time or part-time basis. LinkedIn has now grown to 950 million professionals. Hundreds of large companies have recently laid off tens of thousands of employees and continue to do so. 20% of the people losing their jobs are in sales. They're now available to you to talk to on LinkedIn right now. And millions of working people are actively looking for a side hustle to make extra income so that they can deal with the rising cost of everything. Now, some of my new prospecting and recruiting tactics, strategies, and scripts work best in July. And when used correctly, they'll enable you to dramatically increase the size of your existing network and experience a significant increase in sales before the end of July. And many of the recent changes made by LinkedIn and Facebook have made many of my strategies, tactics, and scripts even more effective than ever before. And some of the recent changes have made portions of my training material obsolete. You can talk to lots of people on any social network on the phone or face-to-face, but if you don't know how to close a sale, it's one huge waste of time. So I'm committed to helping everyone take the fear out of selling, becoming great at sales during my July boot camp.
I see Barbara's back. Let me bring her up because I love success stories. So Barbara, I think this is her third boot camp.
Hi, Max.
Hey, Barbara, I hope you don't mind me showcasing your success, but I'm just proud of you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Why don't you share with everybody, since we started to do this?
You could probably tell it better, but I came across this someone had shared this with me many years ago about Max Steingart, but I never got involved. And so I've been building my network marketing business a little over 7 years now. Totally frustrated myself, bought leads of people that wanted to work from home. I could go on and on. And so finally I said, let me get in here and see what this is all about. So I attended 2 boot camps, and I'm going to be attending June's. And all I can say is thank you, Max Steingart, because I have learned so much. I know I have a lot to learn yet, but I found, like you said, we can all win. This isn't like where some can and some, no, we all have the possibility of accomplishing everything we want to accomplish. I'm not afraid to talk to people anymore because I have more than enough to talk to. I sponsored people. In fact, like a couple weeks ago, I must have missed it, but I got this thing on Facebook saying you were one of the top recruiters for May. I went, really? I wanted to message back and say, let's thank Max Steingart for that, because it's so much fun. It's not like drudgery before where I hated to follow up. When you contact somebody and think, oh, this is so much fun. And like Max said, it can become addictive. I get up in the morning and I have a routine. Depending on my schedule, it doesn't always get done at the exact same time, but I always make sure I post something on my site. I make sure I go in and contact at least 10 people or more. I have people that are responding. I mean, like today, I had 7 people that I responded to. And the best is yet to come. So I can just say thank you, Max. I so appreciate so much everything that I've learned from you. And I can tell you're passionate about helping each one of us. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Barbara. And again, every one of you is heading down the same road.
Now, Carol, I love stories. Carol was in a network marketing company for 15 years. Loved the products, but the company was not social media friendly. Her upline was one of the most successful people in the company, but he poo-pooed social media. So Carol went through a boot camp, loved the concept, loved the process. So I started working with her one-on-one, and she really got the conversation part down. Problem was she didn't have good online tools. So she comes to me and she says, Max, listen, maybe I need to change companies. So she does. She joined another company. Actually, she joined Maluka the middle of June. Middle of June. Then she sends me this at the end of the month. I made 10 presentations and enrolled 8 customers in 6 days. And I ended up having the best month of June I've ever had in 15 years in my business. I even advanced one level in my company. You've changed my life, and I'm having incredible fun too. Well, that was her first month. Month 2. Thanks to you, my business has taken off like a rocket ship. My team's on fire and duplicating. And over the last 2 months, we now have over 23 customers in our organization. I reached the face rank of director in the last 6 days of my first month, enrolling 8 customers after 10 presentations. That's 80% closing ratio. My second month, I rank advanced again to director 2, and I've had 1 team member advance to director 1. This month, the average is 1 new customer daily so far. This is so much fun. It's hard to stop talking to people. Everything you teach works. Thank you so much for all your help. Changed my life. Join me in boot camp will change yours. And then month 3, thanks to working with you and in your coaching program, I've advanced 1 rank in my business every month for the last 3 months. Now a director 3, and I'm now having incredible fun building my business. Changed my life. I wish I knew about you years ago. Matthew, first time in network marketing. He's he worked for the DEA for 25 years. Anxious, out there, talking to people. Problem was he wasn't following the scripts. All right. He was pushing the business opportunity too soon. So to get his attention, to bring him back to earth, I reminded him that as a police officer, if he's going to arrest somebody, he has to read the Miranda rights, word for word. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions. You have the right, blah, 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 blah. And he laughed. He's, if he doesn't say that to anybody he's going to arrest, don't let him go. A week after we drove the point home, he sent me this. Signed up 5 people in the last 3 days. It's working. Sam is enrolling 90% of the people that he talks to. I gave you a demonstration of going into his database and pulling up the people, in his case, that are investors. I've added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks and still growing by the day. That's 1 person every day. Your coaching is exceptional. Your way of coaching me gave me the reassurance to go from where I was for a few months, stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the people. I got a message from him last night that the basic package that he sells is $5,000. So do the math. 5,000 times 21, it's over $100,000. And a bunch of them increase their investment to $15,000. Francisco enrolls 80% of the people he talks to. In the last 7 days, your elegant strategies and scripts have enabled me to enroll 25 people. Last summer, he enrolled somebody with a team of 600,000 people in his business. Joe Whaley is having his first $1 million year. Before I go into any more of these, what I want to do is going to come back over here because I promised that I would look at profiles. So let's look at Gene. So this is Gene's profile. Let me unmute Gene. Good evening, Jane. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, well, I am been switching around a little and from internet marketing to project management to now I'm selling insurance. So
Okay.
I feel I need to update my profile and get it more with insurance.
Okay, well, you know, it's kind of interesting that, yes, so you can certainly do that. I notice that, do you know Rega Bauer?
Yes.
Were you in Manatech?
What is that?
Ray was one of the top earners in a network marketing company called Manatech.
And I was, yes.
Aha, okay, that's why I asked. I'm still taking Ambertos, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so so you're just gonna be doing insurance, you're not gonna be working with any kind of a networking company?
Well, I'm thinking, I was with Melaleuca,
Uh-huh,
and then I am thinking of joining Market America. I had belonged to them for many years ago, and my good friend is a an agent for them.
okay. Well,
So, but I find it's hard to put multiple positions on my profile. It's and I do some other things, so it's like, do you put everything you do down,
no,
or do you
no.
focus on one?
Well, what you're gonna do, what you're gonna do is you want to list everything that you do. You really do. But you decide based on who you're talking to, what you're going to sell. I have a student that was building a Maluka business. In fact, we'll come up with her. I've got her story in here. She doubled her business the first month, tripled it the second. And then she applied everything that she learned to her insurance business. And she started closing insurance sales. Her
Oh,
numbers dramatically increased. And her company said to her, says, what are you doing? Where are you getting all these people? And she says, I'm getting them off of LinkedIn. So they actually paid her $5,000 to train all the other agents. She ended up doing it 4 times. So she made 20 grand teaching the other agents her, you know, basically
oh,
what,
that's great.
yeah, what she was doing. And you're all head down the same road. I mean, you really are. It's a simple manner of knowing in advance who you want to talk to. I'm going to put in the chat window here a link to register for our July boot camp. And if you're not registered for it, I strongly urge all of you to register, because it's going to be different than any boot camp that I've done before. There are a lot of changes that have taken place. Let me pop back over here. Let me look. One other person I just wanted to. In fact, let me just come back over here, because so here's a classic example. Joel the first month we worked together, he was in boot camp. He was also a coaching student. And his first month, he enrolled 18 people. And then the following year, he came back and he was in an insurance business. His goal was to sign up 100 agents in 2 months. 100 agents. And he did. All right. So he called in to he's also a power lead system user. So we called in and this is what he had to say.
Let me open Joel up. You know, I love it when former students come back.
Hi, Max.
Joel, how are you?
Doing good, doing great.
I love it. You know, I constantly refer to you as, you know, one of my favorite success stories because Joel here is probably one of the most experienced, talented salespeople I've ever met. I mean, this man could sell you anything.
Sweet.
It's true.
See, I like him already.
You know, it's true. I mean, we're going to talk a little bit about you. You know, when I was working with you back in 2018, you know, you picked it up right away. You were doing great. And then in 2009, you decided to do this insurance thing. And I never thought that, I mean, you had pretty high goals, you know, 100 agents in 2 months. You guys did it. Thrilled that you're here. Now, one thing I want to point out to you, in looking at your profile, see, I can see your followers. And this was a sly little thing that LinkedIn did where they told you, if you want to make your posts visible for all the things that you do, then what you do is you become a content creator.
Gotcha.
Okay, and we thought when we did that, that was a wonderful thing, and it really was. But then it's kind of like in the middle of the night on a Friday night, they went in and they changed the deal. And what they did was they replaced your connect button with a follow button. So
Yeah.
we're going to explain why. And so we need to go back in there and turn that off so that people can connect with you because they can still see what you're doing.
Yeah, I would like that. But you can also, if you click on more, I think there's a connect button and more.
Well, no, there wouldn't be one for us because we're already connected.
Right, right. I meant if it was a new person.
Right, well, right, but see, the average person doesn't know about that.
That's true. Where do you go in? I don't even know where to go in and turn it off anymore.
If we have time, I'll show you.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, Max, I want to say thanks so much. And this is going to be our first $1 million year on that. We're well on our way. And I just wanted to, I mean, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. I just can't. I really appreciate everything you've done. Just wanted to say it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I appreciate that. I mean, I love it when people hit that first $1 million year, but not the last.
And we're on our way.
Oh, congratulations. It's funny because I help so many people, but it's nice to hear it. There's a lot of people, I don't hear they hit $1 million until 10 years after they did it. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats, bro. That's awesome.
And,
Thank you.
and by the way, what he did, okay, all of you can do, all right?
Yeah,
What he did,
absolutely.
all of you can do, because number one, it's not hard, and it's just a matter of following some simple steps. And the one thing that impressed me about Joel right from the beginning, because he's a great salesman, great salespeople know you want to listen more than you talk. And working with him was an absolute pleasure. Joe, why don't you tell everybody what coaching did for you? If you would.
Well, it did so much, I don't know if I can put it into just a few words, but it actually propelled me into the next level. And I think that's what everybody's looking for, being able to come to you and talk to you about what I was doing and just doing the tweaks, just the little things that we miss that the coaching really helped with. I don't know how to even express it. I mean, because even like coming to these things, you do a great job with these, but it's not like the individual coaching where I can ask a personal question on how I actually can make this happen. So it's like you said, we did over 100 agents in 2 months, less than 2 months on that, and with your coaching and our work. So it was great.
Now, let me just say this, that he didn't do 100 agents in 2 months, in an hour or two a day. He and Phyllis were putting 14, 15 hours a day at this. We wrote some special scripts for him. I'm going to skip this because I want to get to the other one. Okay, Chuck, my business got a huge steroid injection. With one piece of advice, I brought 13 customers in this week. And I'm going to skip Will. After I implemented strategies from our coaching call, within 72 hours, I was the #1 recruiter globally for the week. 2 weeks later, he sends me this. It's exactly like you said it would be. Since last week, I made 2 posts that generated dozens of easy conversations by following your scripts word for word, and I generated a dozen sales. Steve, I used your launch script 8 times this week, and 6 said yes. Terry, I followed your instructions. I did my first post, 12 conversations, brought in 3 people within 2 days. I'm up to 7. So he brought 7 people into his business the first 4 days. Let me, I've got a whole little training here about searching, and I want to skip this because I want to get down to. But look at all the people that are looking for an opportunity, open to work. This is why you want to be on LinkedIn. Well, let me just. Okay, here you go. So Joanne, the first month that she started working, I doubled my income. Second month, it tripled. I'm on my way to the top. Then about maybe 3 weeks later, my confidence is through the roof. In the last 10 days, I've enrolled 4 people. It's a new record for me. And here it is. So her company paid her $5,000 to train other agents. And she did it 4 times that year. So she sells life insurance. Have to give you a little update. I enrolled 3 people in a matter of 12 hours yesterday. I've been talking to some of them for a few months, planting the seeds. She used the project launch script. And I know this is going to be a record year. Talk about duplication. One of the 3 people I just enrolled in less than a day was on your call this morning. Took a peek at her profile. I did about an hour LinkedIn training after her. And she has her first business builder ready to roll. So how big is your business right now? How big would you like it to be in 90 days? How fast your business is going to grow in the next 90 days is going to be determined by 4 things. The number of people you talk to about your business between now and the next 90 days, the number of people that you enroll, the number of people that the people you enroll bring into your business, and what you do to ensure maximum duplication and growth. If you're not having the results you want on Facebook and LinkedIn, the reasons are easy to identify and simple to fix. It's either the contents of your and visibility of your profile, the people you're trying to talk to, what you're saying to people, you're introducing your business too soon, or you're not qualifying your prospects. So I gave you the link. Our July boot camp has an extra session. Typically, our boot camps have 4 sessions. This one's going to have 5. The 5th session is the daily routine of top earners, how to develop the mindset of $1 million top earner and their daily activity that got them to the top. So go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code best deal, reduce the price to $79. You can register today and you'll get immediate access to the July boot camp. Now, if there's anybody here that wants to go fast and is interested in my coaching program, please type coaching. Put your phone number in the chat window, and one of my staff members will give you a call. For those of you that have been in my coaching program before, I have revamped it and we streamlined it. And we've got new ways to coach that the feedback that I'm getting from everybody is they're thrilled with the results. Now, boot camp starts on July the 7th. But as soon as you register for boot camp, you'll have access to the previous months, to the June's boot camp, so you can get started right away. You don't have to wait. You'll have the profile guide, the scripts book, everything that you need to get started. Our goal is to help everybody make 5 sales before boot camp is over. All right. Again, Cedric, I'll have somebody give you a call tomorrow. I look forward, Gene, I look forward to reconnecting with you and working with you again. You know, there's something that I want to tell you. I'm familiar with both of the companies that you mentioned, Market America and Maluka. And if you could put a phone number in there that I could call you tomorrow, I'd like to give you a little feedback on which would be easier to do. Understand, I'm not in either company. I'm not promoting any particular business. But we're going to be back tomorrow. We have a session at 9:30 in the morning. We have one at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless.